All right, we're back. Kecmanovic taking on Djokovic. An all-Serbian battle. And it's going to be interesting. We'll see if Kecmanovic can put on a fight or if Djokovic will reign supreme. They've played a few times before. And Djokovic has not been tested. 3-0 in the head-to-head. The last time they played, though, was in 2022 at Wimbledon in 2022. So it's been 3 years since they played, and it was straight sets Djokovic back then. They played also on the clay in 22, and it was a three-setter. And then also they played in 21 as well on the clay, but it was straight sets. So Djokovic has won all three meetings. Let's see if we can make it 4. And we've also got Shelton coming up. Demonor's up 2-0. Cilic is playing. Nakashima is playing against Sonigo. They're battling it out in a third set. So we'll see what happens next. But what's going on, Chad? How we doing? How are we doing? Hey, what's up, Rahid? How you doing? Shelton's match yesterday was ridiculous. Yeah, I know. I believe Novara plays against Andreeva next. Yes, they do. They play in the fourth round. They do play. Hey, Trishan, thank you for the 35 months. Djokovic 3 setup. Okay. It's been a pretty average day today, I'm not going to lie. The rain delay didn't help, but it's been a pretty average day. Nothing crazy's happened, really. I mean, yeah, okay, Rebecca lost. But also, hasn't been super intense. Maybe we're just having that mid slam slump, that we get when we get to this sort of time. Usually don't, especially when there's upsets. When we've had as many upsets as we have had, maybe that's why we're just sort of just a little bit average. But hopefully everything picks up. Welcome back. Good to have you. Cam, don't watch Aussies for that precise reason. Yeah, we don't watch Aussies. But Demonor tied at a set apiece? No, he's not. Is he? I'm not. I'm blind. No, he's up 2-0. Dutchy, what are you saying? What are you reading? Okay, good. I thought I was losing my mind. I'm like, no, I can see 2-0. He won 7-6 in the second. I read it wrong. Okay. Like, what the hell? Djokovic gets more views than Demonor? That's not the reason. I'd rather, I don't want to watch Demonor play qualifier or Demonor until we have to watch him play. Can this dude hang with Novak? I hope so. For the interest of the match. I hope so. I hope so, because otherwise it would be boring. And boring is not good. Just subbed. New fan of the sport. Been watching for years. You think Kecmanovic can get 2 sets against Djokovic? Nah, I don't think so. I'd be shocked if Kecmanovic got 2 sets. He might get 1 set though. I mean, I don't think we should count him out. I have 6 feeds. I read the wrong score. No, that's right. There's a lot of things going on the men's side. Also, Shelton's about to come out and play as well, so that's fun. This might be the earliest finish we have, though. This might be the earliest end to a tournament or to a match we've had. It might be the end of the day in 2 hours, which would be really early. And then tomorrow is going to be very, could be very average as well. All right. Players should be out on court any moment. What do you think about Caboli? Yeah, Caboli had a great run. It's great to see him today. Doing well. I mean, winning in straight sets against Menchik was impressive. Better chance to win a Grand Slam, Demon, or a joint? Joint. Because on the women's side, it's not. It's a little more open, and Demon or can't beat Sinner and Alcaraz, unfortunately, at the moment. And those are the guys you're gonna have to beat if you're gonna get a slam. And joint can. I don't know if she can beat Swiatek and Gauff and Sabalenka, but I would rate her chances higher, just because we don't know what she can do yet. So blind optimism. More rest for you? Yeah. Yeah. I only just realized the last couple of days that, like, because Wimbledon don't have a night session, we don't have a break. Whenever we stream live, it's just like straight through. There's never a stop. You know, we don't have a... Yeah, we have a moment between each match, but we don't have a... You know, there's no 3-hour break like there is at the French when we stop, you know, in the afternoon and we come back at night. It just sort of goes the way through. So it's always it might be, you know, 8 hours, but it's always 8 hours straight. It's not like 5 and 3, you know? So, yeah, and I guess that makes it a little bit more difficult. Makes it a little more intense. But tomorrow's going to be super light. I mean, tomorrow there's only really like 3 matches worth watching. Like, it's tomorrow's tomorrow's pretty slim. Players should be out on court any second to start this match. Um, all right. So other matches going on. Munaz up a break in the second against Cilic. So that's fun. Kecmanovic in 3, you reckon? That would be wild. If that happened, that would be a huge upset. That would be a massive upset. Eighth new champion since 2015. Wow. Are you never tired? No, I'm not tired. Today's just been a little bit basic. We haven't had much to get excited about today. The first match was an upset of sorts, but unfortunately, with the rain delays, it was kind of a bit staggered. And then the last two matches have just been very straightforward. Nothing's happened. There's been nothing to shout about. Menchik has little experience, so no surprise. Okay. No Fonseca, no Eala, no Raducanu. Life no longer has color. Okay. Well, cheer up, buddy. I'm sure it won't be. It's not that bad. There's plenty of other good players still in the draw. A little over the top. Yeah, it's a little dramatic. Shelton versus Fucsovic is about to start as well. Already missed Fonseca? Yeah, 1 second, chat. Already missed Fonseca? Yeah. Well, look, hopefully Dimitrov can put up a fight against Sinner, so that looks interesting. You know, hopefully Alcaraz and Rublev have a good match tomorrow. You know, that'd be fun. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. I don't think that... What? Where's my dog? Oh, she's just hanging around. She's just walking around. Sinner's becoming good on grass too. Just can't write him off as well. No, I picked him to win. So who's writing? I don't know who's writing him off. I definitely not writing him off. I picked him. I'm writing him on. Yeah. Sunday rest day. Well, Sundays they play, but it's going to be kind of boring. On paper, it's kind of boring. But hopefully, it's exciting and we unexpected excitement tomorrow. Maybe Rublev and Alcaraz play a 5-setter or something. You know? Maybe we get a surprising epic that we didn't expect. Munar's cooking. Yeah, Munar and Cilic are 1-set all. Demon was up 2-0, by the way. Djokovic wins Wimbledon, do you reckon? Okay. So let me check. So tomorrow, what have we got? That's not tomorrow. That's today. Can't see the schedule for tomorrow because I'm blinded. So Cam, if not Alcaraz for you anymore? No, I picked Sinner at the start of the tournament. Do you not watch the videos? The heck? So we got Fritz Thompson. I don't know. Do we watch Fritz Thompson maybe tomorrow? There's only, like I said, like maybe 3 or 4 good matches. Maybe 2 good matches, really. Sabalenka Mertens, Rublev Alcaraz. Noskova Nisimova is good. Fritz Thompson, I don't know, chat. We'll have to figure it out tomorrow. Lulu's son lost in the first round. Lulu's son lost in the first round. Unfortunately. Present tense, Djokovic won Wimbledon. As for wins, we will see. Well, yeah, he already won Wimbledon. A lot. Will he do it again is the, I guess, the new question. Can he go again is the question we are asking. I don't know if they're shutting the roof or what, but they're taking forever. I don't know what they're doing out there. I do know that you are a diehard Carlos fan. I mean, I don't know about diehard, but I definitely enjoy watching him, yeah. What are the chances of Djokovic winning? He's the third favorite. Third favorite. Demonors up 2-11 a break, by the way. And Djokovic has just walked out on court. I think they shut the roof. So wait, they opened the roof for one match. They shut it for this match. So they've gone close, open, close. Oh, no, it's open. It's open. What were they waiting for? Guess they weren't ready because Swiatek won so easily. Djokovic on current form and with Alcaraz not playing his best could have been Titanic battle, maybe. All right. They're on court. They're warming up. Let's get this started. Are there many Djokovic fans on this chat? Probably. Since 2014, we have not had 4 different singles winners. Are you talking about on the men's side? With last 3 champions out, new winner confirmed on WTA side. Yeah. What made you pick Sinner over Alcaraz? Just a hunch? I would have imagined you picking Carlos since he has been winning against him in the past matches. Yeah, but he hasn't been beating Sinner easily in the past matches. You know? And also, I think the Australian Open Wimbledon connection is a big... I think it's significant. I think winning the Australian Open and winning Wimbledon, a lot of the time, there's a lot of the same champion. And if Sinner can do well against, almost beat Alcaraz at Roland Garros, I feel like the slightly quicker court favors Sinner against Alcaraz. If they play, we've seen Alcaraz struggle in a couple of matches already, right? It's like, shit. Well, if you look at who they're, obviously, as I said at the start of the day, Alcaraz doesn't need to win every match in straight sets to be convincing and win. But if you look at their matches so far, Sinner's been easy and Alcaraz has lost sets, right? So you go, well, if they played tomorrow, who would be the favorite? Maybe Sinner would be the slight favorite. Maybe it would be 50-50. More, maybe because Alcaraz would have been the favorite at the start, but now it's closer because of what's happened this week so far. Still, by the way, we've still got 3 matches left until we're halfway until they play, if they play. But yeah, I just went Sinner over Alcaraz because I picked Alcaraz over Sinner at Roland Garros. Mixing it up. That's pretty much it. Again, I feel like Sinner Alcaraz it's such a 50-50. Like, if you pick one over the other, I don't feel like it's a big shock. Like, if you pick Alcaraz over Sinner, obviously, with his record on grass, that's fine. But when you pick Sinner over Alcaraz, I don't feel like it's as big of a surprise. Like, it's like, yeah, okay, the last 4 matches have gone to one guy, but they haven't been straight sets, easy wins. Otherwise, I wouldn't have picked Alcaraz. I wouldn't have picked Sinner. The matches have been very close. So that's why I'm like, well, I think Sinner might get this one. He's got to break the streak eventually. Good point after... Yeah, but look, I know it's not the popular pick. I know Alcaraz would have been the popular pick, but I'll go Sinner because why not? Sinner's going to get through Djokovic first, though. So, don't be talking Alcaraz, Sinner yet. Yeah, you brought all your toys, did you? Hey? Swiatek has to beat Sabalenka, or I love Sabalenka using comfortable volleys. Raducanu, she can change it. Okay. I feel like Alcaraz gets better as tournament progresses. Yeah, he does there. Yeah, for sure. I feel like, though, what Sinner needs, though, he does need a test before the final. I don't, like, he did have a test at Roland Garros against Djokovic, but he did win in straight sets. I feel like Sinner kind of needs that tough 4-setter just before the final if he's going to meet Alcaraz there. Alcaraz bets Sinner. Sinner beats Djokovic. Djokovic beats Alcaraz. Djokovic doesn't beat Alcaraz. Not at Wimbledon. It's a weird, flawed system. By the way, okay, if we play that game, Alcaraz doesn't beat Sinner at Wimbledon. Sinner doesn't beat Djokovic at Wimbledon. Djokovic doesn't beat Alcaraz at Wimbledon. So that logic might be true, but at Wimbledon, it's totally not because Djokovic beats Sinner, Sinner beats Alcaraz, and Alcaraz beats Djokovic. So you got to turn it on its head when we are at Wimbledon. It's a totally different, that might apply on hard courts or clay courts, but it definitely doesn't apply here. Because if you look at their head-to-head, all of those things are not true. None of those things are true. Djokovic has never beaten Alcaraz at Wimbledon. Sinner's never beaten Djokovic at Wimbledon, and Alcaraz hasn't beaten Sinner here. So, you got to flip that around when we're going to Wimbledon. Different set of rules. If it's at the Australian Open, yeah, okay, maybe. Or if it's on hard courts or clay. I would love Djokovic to play Sinner. So would I. Because it means I got my prediction right. Is it possible to get an update on Ben's match? Yes, it is. He is playing. They just started. And it's 1-1, 1-1. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't eat that. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. Don't eat the box. Don't eat that. Cardboard is not good for dogs. Cardboard's not good for dogs. Djokovic gets served first. All right. I've got Djokovic in 3 straight sets. 15 love, Djokovic serves an ace. When Djokovic becomes passive, he gets in trouble. All right, 15 love. Cam predicted Djokovic to win Wimbledon 2025, but because Sinner is here, he is afraid. Hey! You watch my videos. $15 love. As the return goes out by Kecmanovic. 30 love. $30 love. As Djokovic serves again. A let. What's the delay for? I don't know. They were just stuffing around. Maybe there was a ceremony for something. As the return goes in for Djokovic. Djokovic is the winner. 40 love. You said except Sinner gets banned. Yeah. I picked Djokovic to win Wimbledon if Sinner had gotten banned for Wimbledon. But he didn't, so... yeah. If Sinner wasn't here right now, I would probably stick with Djokovic. I think Djokovic would... a healthy Djokovic might take Alcaraz, but with Sinner, I had to reevaluate things. Because Sinner on grass, I think is dangerous, but hasn't proven that yet, but can prove that. Anyway, it's falling into the forehand of Kecmanovic. Drop shot's good. Djokovic can't get it. It's 40-15. By the way, Demonor's got match point. Sonnen goes up 2-1 against Nakashima. Cilic is up 2 love in the third. 1 set all. You never eat? Nope. Demonor wins. Winner of this match will take on Alex Demonor in the 4th round. Now we're starting to get some matches. The matches are starting now. This is what we want to see. Starting to get some good matchups now. All right, 40-30. $40-30. Djokovic goes back into Kecmanovic. Volley from Nole. Goes long. We get the deuce. We get to deuce. As Djokovic gets lucky by hitting the tape. And it's advantage Djokovic. As Djokovic holds, 1-love. 1-love in the first. One zero. All right, back to Kecmanovic. There's been a 4-4 rally. Kecmanovic backhand. Goes in the backhand of Djokovic. Into the forehand of Kecmanovic. Forehand from Djokovic to the backhand of Kecmanovic. And Kecmanovic hits it long. And it's 15. Love 15. Love 15. As Kecmanovic, good serve, 15-0. As Djokovic hits it too hard for Kecmanovic, and it's 15-30. Kecmanovic serves again. As he comes to the net, but Djokovic can't get it back. 30-0. Shelton's up 3-1 with a break already, by the way. 30-0. As Kecmanovic serves into the forehand of Djokovic. Return goes out. 40-30. All right. 40-30. Backhand Djokovic. Into the forehand of Kecmanovic. Djokovic backhand. Into the backhand of Kecmanovic. To the forehand of Djokovic. Kecmanovic on the stretch. Can't get it. We get the deuce. We get the deuce. We get the deuce. As Kecmanovic serves again. Return goes in the back into Kecmanovic. Djokovic slice. As Kecmanovic. Oh, Nole went down, but he's okay. Advantage Kecmanovic. He hits the winner. That was an awkward fall by Djokovic. All right. And it's advantage Kecmanovic. Yeah, Djokovic's foot just slipped as he did a split step. As Kecmanovic serves a fault, second serve. And then Djokovic hits it out on the return. 1-1. All right. 1-0. 1-0. I'd love to see Djokovic win the whole shebang. Hey, maybe he will. Be a hell of a win if he does. By the way, just for some context, Chad, I feel like we need to start doing this. So back in 1992. No, 1990. Yes. Back in 1992, John McEnroe made the semis of Wimbledon. Old Man Mac is what I'm going to call him. He was an elderly player at that time. He had well past his prime. And it was his last final run in 1992. That was his final sort of big run in a slam, and then he retired soon after. He lost to Agassi in the semis in the end, and Agassi won the whole thing. At that time, Old Man Mac was 35. And that run was like historic because it was like, oh my God, a 34-year-old, 35-year-old McEnroe. Sorry, he was 33. My bad. 33. He was 33. And that was seen as like this, oh my God, 33-year-old. Oh, go look at the video. You'd think he'd be 70. I mean, the way they were talking to him, they had this run. He was 33. He was 33 years old. Old Man Mac at 33 gets to the semis. A 33-year-old in the semis of Wimbledon everyone does it. If Dimitrov made the semis, he would be older than what Mac was. That's what we're dealing with these days. Dimitrov currently is 34. And if he makes the semis, it would be more impressive if you base it on age. 33 is like, 33... You're just about, you should start talking about retirement, maybe. But it's just funny how, 30 years later, how things have changed. At 33 is not old. And making the semis at 38 is totally normal. Anyways, Djokovic with a volley, 40-15. But yeah, back in 1992, Mac had that run, and it was just like this amazing, like I said, Old Man Mac kind of had a run. And it was like, wow. What a great performance by the old 33-year-old, 32-year-old, 33. He was 33. I mean, what the hell is even that? At 33, I mean, we got people still getting to the. I mean, Monf is like 38. Stan and Cilic is 37, right? I mean, it's funny how things have changed. All right. 2-1, Djokovic holds. But yeah, 33 was like ancient back in 1992. Old in tennis terms, by the way. It's not old in life. It's old in tennis, though. In tennis years, it's like 99. It's like 100. But it felt like he was a lot older than Mac. And it seemed like he was sort of like 38 at the time. But he was only 33, which in comparison to these days is not old. Yeah, so the way that you work out tennis age is you triple the age and then -1. So he's 98 in tennis years. Like if you translate to real life, 98 in tennis years. Triple and then -1. So 33, tripled, -1. That's how you do the tennis age. You triple it and -1. So Djokovic is like breaking new grounds breaking Federer grounds. All right. So Djokovic is 500. I don't think you can count. Can you? 38 times 3 is not 500. All right. As we said about why the forehand of Djokovic, Kecmanovic forehand open court. Djokovic puts up a lob. Kecmanovic with a smash. Puts it away. 15 love. All right. All right, backhand goes in to the forehand of Djokovic. Backhand of Kecmanovic goes long. 15-0. All right, 15-0. First of his let. Sonigo's going 5. Pardon me, not yet. By the way, 4-1 Shelton against Vucevic. Connors was 38 at the US Open. Yeah, that was... I mean, again, but even that, like, that was seen as like this, wow, what an amazing thing. But then, look at Djokovic doing it like it's nothing. He's made 2 semifinals this year at a slam. All right, that goes out by Djokovic, 30-15. Just out by Norway, 30-15. Oldest men's finalist at Wimbledon is Ken Rosewall, 39. Yeah. All right, 30-15. As we get a return. Goes out by Djokovic, 40-15. As a return goes to Kecmanovic. Djokovic forehand drop shot. Too good. 40-30. Oh, you okay? 40-30. All right, 40-30. Serving to the backhand of Djokovic. 4 now from Kecmanovic. The backhand of Djokovic is out, and Djokovic looks to the skies. 2-2. All right. Two all in this first set. All right, 2-0. As Djokovic wins a point, 15 love. As Djokovic 30 love. Return goes back into Djokovic. Djokovic down the line for a winner. 40 love. Oh, pardon me. 40 love. As Djokovic forehand to the backhand of Kecmanovic. Djokovic backhand slice. There's a drop shot. Kecmanovic gets it back. Djokovic down the line. Kecmanovic volleys away, and it's 40-15. 40-15. First serve is a fault, second serve. Second serve. Into the corner, Kecmanovic. Return the corner, Djokovic. Kecmanovic on the stretch with a slice. As Djokovic puts it away, and it's 3-2 Djokovic. 3-2. Djokovic. Okay. Okay. Shelton looks comfortable. He's up 5-2. He is cruising at the moment. All right. Kecmanovic 15 love. As the return goes into the back of Kecmanovic, he puts it away. And it's 30 love. As we get a fault, second serve. (30-15). As with a backhand, Djokovic down the line. Slice, Kecmanovic into the forehand, Djokovic. Djokovic puts it away. 30-all. Chance for Nole to take the break. 30-all. As it a backhand, Djokovic in the forehand, Kecmanovic. Djokovic again to the forehand, Kecmanovic. As Djokovic goes into the backhand of Kecmanovic. As Djokovic now with a forehand into the backhand again of Kecmanovic. Djokovic on the stretch. Hits it wide. Kecmanovic 40-30. That's solid. That's a solid fight from him. All right, 40. 40-30. As Kecmanovic holds. Kecmanovic holds, and it's 3-all. 3-3. All right. As Djokovic 15 love. As with a backhand rally. Kecmanovic slice into the forehand of Djokovic as Kecmanovic down the line to the backhand of Djokovic. Getting the forehand of Kecmanovic. As Djokovic gets the point, Kecmanovic hits it long. All right, Djokovic 40 love. It's been a minute this game. 40 love. Djokovic holds 4-3. Easy. So easy. All right. Djokovic holds 4-3 in the first set. All right. All right, what's up, chat? Hey, Dark Lord, thank you for the 19 months. Appreciate that. Shelton's got set point. He just won the first set. Sonigo's going 5 against Nakashima. And Cilic is up a break in the third. That's all happening at the moment. All right. Okay. Kecmanovic 15-0. As Kecmanovic goes to 30-15. Good serving, Kecmanovic, 40-15. Cilic is going to serve for a 2-1 lead. Hello. 40-15. As the return goes in, the forehand of Kecmanovic, he hits a wide 40-30. (40-30). (40-30). There's a bit of fault, second serve. As that goes out by Kecmanovic, and we get the deuce. Since Wimbledon, I'm spending more and more time here than I am in the real world with my family. I'm sorry. I spend more time here than anywhere else, so that makes you feel any better. I'm in the same boat. All right, forehand winner there from Kecmanovic, and it's advantage to him. All right. Shot at Miao did not look out. Yeah. Well, Hawkeye said so. All right, first serve was a fault, second serve. Aren't we all? Yeah. We're spending a lot of time here while we watch these important matches. As the forehand goes down the line, the backhand of Djokovic, backhand on the stretch from Kecmanovic, sliced. Into the forehand of Djokovic, he puts it away. Back to deuce. Back to deuce. Back to deuce. Serve again. As the return goes in the forehand of Kecmanovic. Drop shot's good. Djokovic can't get it. Advantage. Kecmanovic. Can't touch grass on Monday. Yeah, I'm going to try and touch grass tomorrow. Make the most of an afternoon before the weather gets really shitty. It's going to rain apparently in Melbourne next week. So I'm going to try and go outside tomorrow. I need to get my thrift fix. Return goes off the tape and in from Djokovic, and we get back to deuce. Back to deuce. Serve again. As the return goes back into Kecmanovic. Slice from Djokovic. Into the forehand of Kecmanovic. That's a great shot. Djokovic passing shot. Volley from Kecmanovic is good, but Djokovic to the forehand winner in the nets. Advantage Kecmanovic. Kecmanovic got lucky. That was a lucky break for Kecmanovic. Because Djokovic wins those rallies 999 times out of 1,000. That's the one time he missed it. And he knows it. He's like, how did I miss that? All right, serving the forehand of Djokovic. Return goes backhand slice. Kecmanovic in the net. We get back to deuce. Back to deuce. As the return goes back into Kecmanovic. Slice from Djokovic. There's a drop shot. Kecmanovic down the line. Djokovic volleys, but Kecmanovic volleys it. Nole puts up a lob. Kecmanovic is going to get there with a lob. Djokovic with a smash. Kecmanovic is there in the rally with a forehand. Djokovic with the drop volley again. As Kecmanovic down the line. Djokovic diving volley winner. That is the rally of the tournament. And Nole gets hit by a tennis ball. by Kecmanovic. He's like, get stuffed. What a rally. Advantage Djokovic. Nole with a diving volley winner. Like it's 1993. I'm sorry, how old is this guy? He's not, what, 30, 300? What a rally. That is the best rally Djokovic has played all week. Kecmanovic was just too nice. He was just chipping the ball, and Djokovic was like, what are you doing? I'm going to win this. Spectacular. And it brings up a break point. Advantage Djokovic. As Kecmanovic serves a fault, second serve. Serving to the forehand of Djokovic. Return goes to the forehand of Kecmanovic. Djokovic forehand again to the forehand of Kecmanovic. Djokovic backhand slice. Kecmanovic forehand again. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Kecmanovic cross court. Djokovic gets on the stretch. Kecmanovic backhand cross court. Djokovic gets it. Kecmanovic in control as Djokovic with a forehand cross. Kecmanovic again with a forehand into the slice of Djokovic, who puts it in the net. We get back to deuce. The crowd's lit up. The crowd hasn't been this excited all day. The Sinner match was a snooze. Swiatek won easily, and now they've finally got something to cheer. It's been the most exciting thing that's happened on centre court today since Andy Roddick walked out and said hello. All right, deuce. Kecmanovic serves. This is a massive game for everybody. Djokovic, that's a fault by Kecmanovic. Second serve. Second serve. To the forehand of Djokovic. Return goes into the backhand of Kecmanovic. Djokovic slice. Kecmanovic forehand again to the forehand of Djokovic. To the backhand of Kecmanovic. Djokovic forehand on the stretch. As Kecmanovic goes cross court again. It's long. Djokovic advantage. Djokovic advantage. Djokovic with the advantage. To take the break. As we default, second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Return the forehand of Kecmanovic. Djokovic backhand. Into the forehand of Kecmanovic. To the forehand of Djokovic. Kecmanovic backhand cross court. He pushed it long. Nole breaks. All right. Djokovic takes the break. Djokovic breaks in this first set. He's going to serve for the first set. Djokovic will serve for the set. What a rally. What a rally. Djokovic serving for the set. Cilic is up 2-1, by the way. People are trying to find their seats mid-rally. What's up? All right. Djokovic serves. He serves a fault. Second serve. All right. Serve again, and the return goes out. 15 love. 15 love. And Djokovic has another fault. Second serve. Oh, double fault. All right, 15 all. 15 all. Serve again. And a Forehand Kecmanovic. Forehand from Djokovic down the line is a winner. 30-15. $30-15. As the return goes up into the sky from Kecmanovic. Djokovic forehand. Into the slice. Kecmanovic in the ground. 40-15. Djokovic to take the first set here. 40-15. $40-15. And an ace out wide. All right. Djokovic takes the first set. 6-3. Okay. Solid start. All right. 6-3. First set. All right. They're showing the rally where he dove for a volley. That was ridiculous. Great defense by Kecmanovic. I mean, he should have won the point anyway, but he should have won the point earlier, but they're just showing that replay. That is one of the shots of the tournament. And that is a beautiful dive. That's how you do a dive. You do the barrel roll when you land, you roll. That's the dive. Taylor Fritz was diving and just elbow in the grass. That was... Djokovic rolled with it. That's how you do it. You roll. You got to do the barrel roll at the end. That's the secret. All right. First set in the bag. Becca had the best dive. Oh yeah, Becca. I mean, all the serve volley guys from the past, they learn how to dive because they know how important it was. But when Djokovic did it, Fritz diving is good too. I mean, he's tried, but he does it so. It looks so uncomfortable when he dives. He gets injured. He doesn't roll with it like Djokovic did to avoid breaking yourself. As that goes down the line from Kecmanovic. Djokovic to the backhand pass. Kecmanovic with a drop volley in the net. Super casual. Too casual. 15 love. Oh, sorry, love 15. Love 15. As Kecmanovic gets to 15 all. Serve again. As with a backhand on the stretch from Kecmanovic. Djokovic backhand To the backhand of Kecmanovic as Djokovic drop shot. Kecmanovic slices it back, but Djokovic's going to get it. Put it away. 15-30. Djokovic chance to break again. Or chance to break early. As Kecmanovic with a good serve. 30-0. And the return goes in front of Djokovic. Forehand of Kecmanovic. The forehand of Djokovic as Kecmanovic hits it in the net. Djokovic with a break point. To start the second. 30-40. As the return goes for Kecmanovic, but he hits it out. 1-love Djokovic. He breaks first game of the second. Okay. Djokovic with a set and a break. Okay. All right, what's going on, chap? Sinner brought me back to tennis after not watching for 7 years. Wow. Welcome back. Why don't I support the Dodgers? Because they're boring like everybody else is supporting them, so I support the Rockies. Support the Rockies, something different. Okay, Djokovic comes in, volleys it away. 15-love. Serve again.
Stay enthusiastic.
No worries. Thank you, Milena, for the 20. Appreciate that. Also, thank you, Kamala, for the becoming a member as well. Appreciate that as well. Thank you for the 20. All right. By the way, Shelton 3-0 in the second. Cilic is serving in the fourth. He's up 2-1. Sonigo Nakashima, 2 all. It's all happening. How many DVDs have you accumulated so far, Cam? I don't know, but I'm excited to organize them. I'm getting to a point where now I have to organize my my collection. Which, I've got a good way of organizing it. I'm just waiting on I bought the folder that I'm going to put things in. I just need to wait until that arrives, so then I can start organizing things. There's a lot of things, chat, that after Wimbledon I just need to little things I need to just tick off the list of things to do. How will I organize it? Probably by, I don't know. I was thinking of organizing it by alphabetically, and then I was thinking of organizing it by actor or by genre. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do an alphabetical genre. Depends on how many. I mean, I don't have that many. I've only got probably maybe 50 to 100 DVDs. So I'm like, okay, maybe I have that many. Genre is better. Yeah, I feel like genre is probably maybe alphabetically in genre. But also I don't have that many of like one thing. Like I don't have like 100 comedy movies. I've only got like maybe 10. So I don't know if genre really makes sense. I don't know. We'll work it out. But I'm excited because I've got this. I bought this folder which has like DVD sleeves where you put the artwork in, the DVD artwork, and then the DVD behind, and it makes it really. You don't have to have bulky DVD cases. So it's a great way to store it. So I'm excited to see how that looks and see if it makes any difference. And it was back in our Djokovic in the net, and it's 40-30. And then I need to finish off my DVD stand because my DVD stand is very flimsy, and I need it to. I need to paint it and stuff. So there's things I need to do. All right, 40-30. Genre and then alphabetical. Now I just got to see how many I've got of each genre. And he's back into the forehand of Kecmanovic. Kecmanovic hits it out. And it's 2-love. 2-love. I had my last day at a job I really didn't like a few days ago, and I'm so happy I enjoy Wimbledon and start my new gig Monday. Hey, Ada, good luck. Nothing worse than working at a place you're not having fun. So good luck at the new place. Alcaraz is playing tomorrow. If you're not doing by art director, then you don't really like movies. Well, that's the thing. I'm trying to find enough movies from each director. But I don't have like I'm collecting by director, some of them, or by actor. But first I'm just getting movies that I like and then movies I haven't seen. I'm not just buying things for the sake of it. Like if I don't like a movie, I'm not going to buy it just because so-and-so did it, you know. Love 15 as that goes down the line of the forehand slice of Djokovic. Forehand from Kecmanovic goes long. And it's love 30. Do you have a decent 52-inch flat screen? No, I have a $300 projector that I bought off Amazon. That is actually sick. Cheap. 300 Australian dollars, which is probably like maybe 100, like 150, 100, 200 US. And it's great. It works great. It's a perfect purchase. What kind? I can't remember. It's like some cheap one. It's got a speaker in it. Some portable projector thing. I don't know. Anyway, it's 15.30. It's great. It's the best thing I've ever bought. Actually, not true. One of the best things I've bought. 15.30. As we just served down the tee, the forehand of Djokovic. Kecmanovic backhand of the forehand of Djokovic as Kecmanovic hits it in the net. 15.40. 15.40. Kecmanovic in big trouble. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Serve to the forehand of Djokovic. Return goes backhand to Kecmanovic. Djokovic backhand slice. As Kecmanovic slices it back into the backhand slice of Djokovic. To the forehand of Kecmanovic. Djokovic backhand cross court. Kecmanovic gets on the stretch. Djokovic backhand again. Into the backhand of Kecmanovic, who hits it in the forehand of Djokovic. Kecmanovic backhand again, cross court. Djokovic gets on the stretch. Goes down the line for a winner. Vintage Nole. 3-love. Djokovic is playing the best he has all week. He is playing like he's 10 years younger. 3-love. Cruising in this match. All right, 3-love. I don't see Kecmanovic having any chance to beat Djokovic now. Did he have a chance? Did he even have a chance? All right. Djokovic with a beautiful backhand. 3-love double break in the second. Oh. Tennis Channel is saying meow meow. Okay, well, we know they're watching. Djokovic will beat Sinner because he's more clutch, okay? All right, 3-love Djokovic. Now, Shelton is 1 set up, but he's down 4-3 on serve in the second. Also, Cilic is up 2-1 at a break. The winner of this will take on Alex de Minaur. So that is what's up next. That's who's next. All right. All right. 15-love Djokovic. He's got 3-love already. All right. Serving to the forehand of Kecmanovic. Back into Djokovic. As Kecmanovic goes again, the back into Djokovic. Kecmanovic forehand cross. Djokovic again to the forehand of Kecmanovic. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Kecmanovic backhand again to the Djokovic forehand. And it's Kecmanovic in the net. 30-love. The question becomes, what are the dimensions of the wall that you're projecting on? I don't know. It's a wall. Just a normal wall. The wall is there. Now, 40-love. As Djokovic is a lovely volley winner. 4-love. Djokovic in the second. All right. Kecmanovic serves, just trying to get a game. He serves a fault second serve. As that goes out by Kecmanovic, love 15. Love 15. As the return goes in from Djokovic to the backhand of Kecmanovic. Djokovic forehand to the backhand of Kecmanovic. As Djokovic backhand again. Down the line. Kecmanovic forehand on the stretch. Djokovic backhand cross. Kecmanovic gets it and hits it in the net. Love 30. Love 30. Love 30 as Kecmanovic serves again. The backhand of Djokovic. Kecmanovic forehand in the net. Love 40. Kecmanovic to get the... Djokovic to get the 5-love lead. As Kecmanovic saves 1, 15-40. As Kecmanovic saves another 30-40. As we get a backhand down the middle to the forehand of Djokovic. Backhand from Kecmanovic again. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Kecmanovic down the line to the forehand of Djokovic. As Kecmanovic again to the forehand of Djokovic. Into the backhand of Kecmanovic. Djokovic slice. Drop shot. Off the tape. It's too good and he wins another game. And it's 5-love in the second for Novak Djokovic. Okay. 5-love. Five zero. Five oh. Doc.
Thank you for all you do. You are awesome.
Thank you for the 5. Appreciate that. And the nice words. Listening to the chat, but I'm not watching this match anymore. Shelton match is more competitive. That is true. It is more competitive. Djokovic serving for a 2-love lead. All right. Djokovic serving for a 2-love lead. All right, first serve, too good. 15-love. 15-love. Munara's on fire. Or he exploded. Well, he's losing. 4-2 Cilic in the fourth. Sonigo is about to take the lead against Nakashima in the fifth. Anyways, 15-love. Serving to the forehand, Kecmanovic. Return goes out. 30-love. 30-love. As Djokovic serves again. An ace, 40-love. To take a second set 6-0. 23 minutes. Bagel. Which will make him, if he gets this point, he's going to have the most bagels in the history of Grand Slam tennis. As a return goes in the volley of Djokovic, that's going to be it. Djokovic 6-love. I think that is now... He has more bagels at Grand Slams than anybody in the history of tennis. I think he was tied with Agassi, if I remember correctly from what I saw on the internet a couple of days ago. I think now he is up. I think he has 51 bagels, which is more than anybody in the history of Grand Slam tennis, at least on the men's side. I don't know about the women's, but on the men's, he has the record. Another record. And I think he overtakes Agassi, who had 50 bagels at Grand Slam level. So there you go. History again for Novak. More history. All right. What a masterclass performance. Yeah, he's cruising. Navratilova might have more. Okay. But on the men's side, he, at Grand Slam level, has the most. All right. Third set. Third set coming up. And he's one set away from 100 wins at Wimbledon. Crazy. On the women's side, it's probably Steffi or Navratilova because both of them played a lot, and they also... I know Steffi bageled a lot as well, so it might be Steffi who has the record on the women's side. She won a lot of bagels. She bageled a lot. I would be guessing it would be probably Steffi or Martina. Okay. Kecmanovic to serve first in the third. It's been a very easy day of tennis. Besides the rain delay at the start, it's been very cruisy. Can you explain to me, people like me, just getting into tennis, how the bracket works for Wimbledon? It doesn't seem to make much sense how it works. What particular doesn't make sense? So I guess, okay, so I'll start from the start. So there are 32, the best 32 players get the seeds. So let's, you're calling it a bracket, so I'm going to guess you probably know what like the NCAA bracket is, right? So it's the top 32 get a seeded, right? So they get a seed. And those seeds are spread out evenly throughout the draw, right? And then all the players that are not seeded, which are called unseeded players, they get put randomly in the draw as well. So usually they start the draw by putting the seeds. Seeds are in, and then they put all the random unseeded players. Now, what happens, especially here this week, is that a lot of those seeds have lost. So now we're sort of getting these random matches where the seeds are not here. So it's not like the NCAA, I guess, where everybody's got a seed, where it's like one versus whatever. So not everyone gets a seed. Only the best 32 get a seed. But they don't necessarily play a particular player. So it's not like 1 versus 32 or 2 versus 31. It doesn't work like that necessarily. So it's a little bit... But does that make sense? That's sort of how it goes. And then by the third round, that's when the seeds are supposed to play. So they get spread out enough so that the first 2 matches are against non-seeded players, and then they play the seeded players, usually in the third round if they stick around long enough. But here, we didn't get that because Kecmanovic is not a seed, and the guy that was supposed to play Djokovic, if we're going by the rankings or the seeds, was supposed to be Mickelson, who lost to Kecmanovic first round. Mickelson was the 30th seed, so it would have been 6 versus 30. But because Mickelson lost, that didn't happen. 30-all. Does that make sense? Hopefully that clarifies something. All right, Djokovic trying to break straight away. Serve again. Into the backhand of Djokovic, who hits it in the net, 40-30. Also, Cilic is 1 game away from a win. By the way, Chad, did you know back in like the early 2000s, there was only 16 seeds at slams? Can you imagine? Anyways, that goes out by Djokovic. And it's Kecmanovic with the game. He salutes the crowd. Can you imagine if we in 2025 we had only 16 seeds? The number 17, so Hashanov. So let's say, you could get a Tsitsipas versus Medvedev first round if we had that. I kind of like it. 32 seeds is fine, but I kind of like the chaos of a 16 seed draw, like 16 seeds, and then everybody else is unseeded. The top 16 are only seeded. I kind of like it. Like if you go back to 2000, And actually, let's go back to 1996, where Sampras lost Wimbledon for the first time in forever. There was only 16 seeds. Krajicek came in as the 17th seed because Muster pulled out. So luckily for him, I guess, because he won the tournament, he was seeded. So it means he got to avoid playing Sampras or whatever. But yeah, I mean, you wouldn't get the seeds collide until the fourth round. So Philippoussis played Sampras in the second round. I think Philippoussis was top 20 at the time. Like a lot of top 20 guys. I mean, Rosetsky, I think he was like, there was a lot of, I mean, I'm just trying to remember. Like Rafter, right? Rafter was unseeded, in 96. First round, you had Forget taking on Edberg, which I think was a top 20 clash in the first round. I love that. I love that chaos of you could in the first round you could be the number 1 in the world and you played the number 20 in the world in the first round. Here you play them in the fourth round if they make it. I mean, the first rounds were crazy back in the day, and the second rounds, right? Some of the second rounds were insane as well. But then they changed it to 32 seeds, I think like 2002, and ruined everything. They ruined it all. I think it was 2002 they brought in 32 seeds. 2001 they brought in 32 seeds. So Rafter versus Sampras in 2000 was the last time we had 16 seeds, and then after that they had 32 seeds. So you didn't get to play. There was no top 20 clashes in the first round. You had to wait until the third round for that stuff now. But I kind of like the chaos. I wish we did it more. I mean, I wish we did it slams again. It would be fun. All right, 1-1. Sixteen seeds is terrible for players. Yeah, but it's fun for us. It's fun for us. We get so many good matches in the first day. I mean, look at Sinner and Djokovic in this tournament. They're not having tough matches until the second week. But can you imagine if, let's say, there was only 17 seeds? Like I said, you could have had, if it was only 16 seeds, you could have had Lehechka or Berrettini versus Djokovic second round, or Bublik versus Sinner first round. Would that not have been more fun? I mean, compared to what we've got now, when we have to wait until maybe the quarterfinals till these guys get a good match. I mean, chaos would be so much more fun. We've had a lot of chaos this week, but also not for some players. It would have been fun to watch play with some of the other guys, Anyways, that goes out by Djokovic, 40 love. By the way, Cilic is serving for the match against Munar, and Shelton is in a tiebreak in the second against Fucsovics, and Sonigo is 3 points away from winning against Nakashima. All right, 40 love. But you could say that it was arguably harder to win slams back in the day because of the seedings. Whereas these days it might be a little less. I mean, you're not going to play a top 30 guy until the third round if they win. Whereas back in the day, you could play the number 20 in the world in the second round or the first round. They're very tough. Much harder to win slams when there was 16 seeds. As a return, which makes Sampras winning so many in the 90s very impressive when they have that. Anyways, that goes out by Kecmanovic, and it's 40-30. As the return goes into the forehand of Kecmanovic. Djokovic forehand. The forehand of Kecmanovic on the stretch. Djokovic backhand open court. Too good. Deuce. All right, we get the deuce. Serve again. There's a fault. Second serve. As the return goes down the line to the slice of Kecmanovic. Djokovic forehand is a winner. Advantage Nole. Advantage Djokovic. To take the break here in the third. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Serve is a double fault, and there's the break. 2-1. 2-1. Shelton just hit an amazing pass. Nice. Well, he's up 5-3 as well, Shelton. Okay. Djokovic controls the match. Do you think Rublev will beat Carlos tomorrow? No. Novak, the best sportsman ever. He's up there for sure. I visited Serbia one time. My friend gave me a tour and showed me the building where Nole raised his trophy in front of everybody. Oh, nice. Okay. Djokovic with a 2 sets of love lead and a break. And he will play Alex de Minaur in the fourth round in a couple of days' time if this continues. Shelton's up 2 sets of love against Vucevic. So he is winning. I want to see Sinner versus Shelton. We need that match. We need that match, chat. That has to happen. We've had so many matches that we needed, and they're not going to happen now because everyone lost. But we need that one. I need that match. Before we get Djokovic Sinner, I want to see Shelton Sinner. And Cilic wins. Cilic gets the win. So who does Cilic play now? Cilic versus Caboli. Winner plays either Djokovic or de Minaur if Djokovic wins. So that's interesting. That's an interesting little matchup. Little bunch of matches there. That's interesting. All right, Djokovic losing the point, love 15. All right. Love 15 is with a forehand down the line. And then Djokovic hits it out. Love 30. Chance for Kecmanovic to get the break back. Love 30. Serves an ace, 15-30. There's a bit of fault, second serve. As the return goes to the backhand of Djokovic. Backhand Kecmanovic to the backhand of Djokovic as Kecmanovic puts up a lob, but it goes long. 30-all. So emotional after all the injuries. Cilic looks so proud. He should be. All right, 40-30 Djokovic. All right, 40-30. Serve to the forehand, Kecmanovic. Forehand from Djokovic. In the net, we get the deuce. Nakashima is 5-all in the fifth. All right, backhand Djokovic. Into the backhand of Kecmanovic. That goes wide. And it's advantage Nole. Advantage Djokovic. Yep, round 4 is tomorrow / Monday. And then the quarterfinals, semifinals, and then the finals. All right, advantage Djokovic. As the return goes into the final, Djokovic, he hits the winner 3-1. In the third. Sonny goes up 6-5 against Nakashima. So they're going to finish before the sun goes down today, at least on this court anyway. What's it, 7:30? As the return goes into the backhand of Kecmanovic, he shanks it wide, love 15. By the way, Chad, it hasn't been a short day. We've been live for 8.5 hours. It's been a long day. You look tired? That's because today's nothing's happened. Nothing's happened today. So it's a little bit hard to get fired up when nothing happens. Except for a dive volley from Djokovic, which was one of the points of the tournament. But tomorrow's going to be a chill day, which we don't really need. but we'll have one anyway. And then hopefully to start the next week, we'll get some crazy matches. So on Monday, we're going to get Demon or Djokovic, right? At least at this point. We're going to get Swiatek versus Towson, Andreeva Navarro. All really fun matches. Sinner Dimitrov is a fun one as well. Possibly Shelton Sonigo, which is pretty fun as well. I think they played in Australia. I want to say they played in Australia. And it was a close 4-setter. They played 3. They played at every slam. Shelton Sonigo are trying to play at the 3rd slam in a row. They played in Australia, it was a 4-setter. They played at Roland Garros 5-setter. And then they're going to possibly play here as well. So we have to watch that. They played at every slam this year. It's wild. That's an underrated whatever. That's crazy. They played each other a lot. They've also played in doubles at the US Open. They played at the French Open a couple of times, and they've actually played a lot at slams. They played each other 4 times, French Open twice, and Australian Open. And now they're almost going to meet here if Nakashima doesn't get his way. But yeah, they've played a lot, and it's a banger. It's either a 3-setter, which was in Cincinnati in 22, or 4 or 5 setters. So we'll have to watch that one because Shelton Sonigo, that's exciting. That's an exciting matchup. If Sonigo wins, because Shelton's winning, Djokovic gets the deuce here as we get a forehand from Djokovic in the net. Good serve, Kecmanovic advantage. So yeah, we'll have to watch that in a couple of days. That'll be exciting. Sonigo versus Shelton if it happens. But yeah, there's a couple of good matches on Friday. I mean, on Monday, the real matches are quarterfinals onwards. They're the ones that we're really going to get excited for. As the backhand out of the forehand lob of Kecmanovic, but Djokovic smashes it away. Deuce. We get to deuce. There's Djokovic with the backhand down the line. Kecmanovic forehand cross. Djokovic goes cross court for a winner. Advantage Djokovic to take the double break in the third. All right. I like the fourth round. Still loads going on. I don't know. It feels a bit mid to me. Especially this year. I mean, this year it's, the first 2 days were so crazy that, like, since then it's been a little bit, hasn't been as exciting. I mean, we started with a bang. It was always going to go backwards, right? Until we get to, like, the big stage, the big quarterfinal matches, maybe. And it's 4 on the stretch from Djokovic in the net, and it's deuce. Shelton's got a 2 sets of love lead and a break. Djokovic trying to get this double break. But Shelton's got 2 love in the third. He's up 2 sets of love. Yeah. All right. Kecmanovic serves again. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Return is a winner. Okay. Advantage Djokovic to take a 4-1 lead in the third. Serving to the forehand of Djokovic. Return. Goes to the backhand of Kecmanovic. Djokovic forehand is a winner. 4-1. God, no mercy, Nole. (4-1). Djokovic in the third. Chat, it's 4:30 in the morning. I've got like yesterday I went to bed at 8. I've been going to bed at like 7 a.m. every night. I'm about to go to bed. Well, I'm not going to go to bed. I'm going to stay up. But it's crazy. Remember yesterday I was yelling at the birds? The birds are still asleep today. They ain't waking up today. Can't tell if me's asleep or not. Oh, you heard me, did you? Mia, did you hear me? Hey? What you doing? Mia, come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. I can't reach you from there. You're so far away. Do I have a cat? No. You're a dog. Come on. You're not a cat. She's a cat trapped in a dog's body. You're a cat trapped in a dog's body. You're a cuddly cat in the form of a puppy. Come on. We clipped you yelling at the birds? Why? Come here. Come here. Oh. All right. You right? 4-1 Djokovic as he hits a backhand down the line for a winner. 15 love. Sonigo and Nakashima in a 5th set tiebreak. Pugs is supposed to be there. Apparently, I mean, if you look at the history of pugs, back in the day, I think they're like Chinese lap dogs. Like if you look at like the emperors of China back in the day, they used to have pugs. just sitting on their laps. And nothing changed me. And now, except I'm not a Chinese emperor. But you're still a lapdog. You're still sitting here. You still want to sit on everyone's laps, and you don't want to sit all clingy. But yeah, apparently that's a history of pugs, I think, from what I can tell. I think there's like paintings of Chinese emperors back in the day that have pugs. 40 love Djokovic. All right, 40 love. Mirra is the puggiest pug ever pugged. Yeah, she's. I think tomorrow we might have to go outside. 40 love. Go out. I'm not going to say the word. 40 love. She'll get. I can't say it because otherwise she'll go crazy. 40 love Djokovic. Go to 4-1. As Kecmanovic returns into the 4 Djokovic. Kecmanovic backhand slice. Djokovic drop shot. Kecmanovic gets it. Djokovic with a volley. And it's 5-1. Nice work from Nole. 5-1 Djokovic in the third. He was consumed by Nole's brilliance. Who? Kecmanovic. You're looking at the pen, are you? What's this? It's a pen. No, I'm not going to spell it out, otherwise she knows she's smart. 15 love Kecmanovic. Serve again. This bit definitely been the shortest day session ever. Or the shortest center court session for the week. If they finish this match up in the next 10 minutes, it's only been 6 hours on center court, which is, for 3 matches, it's been very quick. Remember yesterday, they finished at like 10:30. All right, 15-0. As we have drop shot Djokovic. Kecmanovic gets it. Djokovic round the net. Kind of, not really. It's over the net, but rounds. 15-30. Djokovic 2 points away. Oop, watch out. All right, 15-30. That's Kecmanovic serves a fault second serve. Serve to the back end of Djokovic. Slice from Kecmanovic. Into the forehand of Djokovic as Kecmanovic forehand. Down the line winner. 30-0. 30-0. As Kecmanovic serves again. First serve is a fault. Second serve. And Djokovic backhand wide. 40-30. 40-30. To make Djokovic serve for the match. I tell you, Sinner and Djokovic are trying to match each other with these results. Serving in the back of Djokovic. Turn goes into the forehand Kecmanovic. Djokovic forehand. Into the forehand Kecmanovic. As Djokovic forehand again down the line. Kecmanovic backhand. Djokovic gets it with a slice. As Kecmanovic forehand again. The backhand of Djokovic. Djokovic in the net. 5-2. Djokovic is going to serve for the match. The crowd give Kecmanovic a round of applause for his efforts. All right. Okay. By the way, Sonny goes up 5-2 in the tiebreak in the 5th. De Minaur is also a weak opponent. It depends on how he shows up. Why Novak always plays against good home against Serbians? I don't know. All right. Here we go. Djokovic serving for the win. Shelton and Fritz will take some beating. It'll be fun to watch if they do get to play whoever. All right. Djokovic serving for the win. As he serves, a fault. Second serve. Into the back into Kecmanovic. Return goes back into Djokovic. Kecmanovic on the stretch. To the forehand of Djokovic. Kecmanovic down the line. Djokovic just gets it with a backhand. As Kecmanovic forehand cross. Djokovic forehand long. All right. Love 15. Love 15. Love 15. Serve again. Down the tee. It's too strong. 15-0. $15-all. As return goes back into Djokovic. Kecmanovic backhand to the forehand of Djokovic. Into the back into Kecmanovic. Djokovic on the stretch. Hits it out. 15-30. 15-30. All right, serve again. $15-30. Serve with the forehand of Kecmanovic. Return goes to the forehand of Djokovic. Kecmanovic backhand. Into the forehand of Djokovic. It's Kecmanovic backhand again. Down the line to the forehand of Djokovic. Kecmanovic goes long and it's 30-all. All right, 30-all. As we serve again. Out wide of the forehand of Kecmanovic. Return goes short. Djokovic comes in and puts it out. He missed it. 30-40. 30-40. Terrible shot missed by Djokovic. $30-40. Djokovic serves again. By the way, Sonigo's got match point. 6 match points. Him and Shelton might meet again. Love to see that. That is an electric match. Sonigo's underrated. And we know how electric Ben is with his serve. As we had a let from Djokovic. Serve out wide the back into Kecmanovic. Return goes back into Djokovic. Kecmanovic down the line. Djokovic gets there with the forehand. Kecmanovic Into the backhand of Djokovic, who hits it to the slice of Kecmanovic. Djokovic in control, hits a backhand cross court. Long! Okay. Kecmanovic gets one of them back. Okay. Kecmanovic, 3-5. Djokovic cannot get it done. Sonigo wins, by the way. Sonigo wins with 4 tie breaks in 5 sets. Did I not say that match was going to go 5 sets, chat? Did I not say Sonigo Nakashima 5 sets? Did I not? Did somebody listen? Anyways, Djokovic gets broken, but it's still a break for him. As the return goes out by Djokovic, 15-love. Was it a 5-hour match, or was it 5 hours? Yeah, it was spot on 5 hours. That's got to be the longest match of the tournament, right? 5 hours on the dot. And now he's going to probably play Shelton, who I'm happy is cruising at the moment. I mean, Shelton hasn't dropped a set, I don't think. Maybe he dropped 1 set. Yeah, no, Shelton hasn't dropped a set. Shelton's cruised. Whereas this time last year, Shelton was playing 5-setters every day. So I love that for Shelton. 40-love Kecmanovic. So Sonigo's played, a marathon, and now he's going to play Shelton, possibly. And then the winner plays probably Sinner. So Shelton Sinner is becoming more and more likely. 5 hours and 4 minutes. Oh, really? Damn. That's got to be the longest match of the tournament. Easily. Maybe it's match of the tournament, is it? Kecmanovic hits a winner. Okay. Djokovic is going to serve for the match again. 5-4 to Kecmanovic. To Djokovic. Kecmanovic hanging on. All right. Again, don't forget to sub if you haven't already. Does anyone remember Murray versus Kokkinakis Australian Open? Yeah, that was wild. We watched that, and it went forever, and it finished at like 5 a.m. It's brutal. Kecmanovic delaying the inevitable? No, maybe. Or the comeback has started. We'll never know. Well, we will know in the next 10 minutes. All right. Here we go. Djokovic is going to try and serve for this match, which sounds weird to say out loud. Try and serve for the match. He was cruising until recently. Djokovic 1 game away from a match against de Minaur, who he was supposed to play here last year, but de Minaur got injured. And I think this, like last year, would have been a great match because de Minaur was coming in. Djokovic had the knee problem, and 12 months ago in the quarters, Djokovic Demon could have been a banger, but Demon got injured, unfortunately. But this time around, Demon's ready, and Djokovic is healthy, so it's probably better that they're both ready to go instead of last year where they were both injured and didn't get to play. Anyway, 15-love. Djokovic 3 points away as he serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Double fault. 15 all. Serve again from Djokovic. Shelton serving for the match, by the way. Are we really going to finish like before the sunset? This is crazy. Everything's finishing before sunset. That's wild. All right, 15 all. And it's with a fault second serve. Second serve. Double fault. Nole, back-to-back double faults. 15-30. All right, Djokovic serves again. Kecmanovic fighting back, and the crowd appreciate it. 15-30. Djokovic serves. Into the forehand of Kecmanovic. Djokovic forehand into the back of Kecmanovic. Djokovic volleys at a winner. 30 all. 30 all. All. 2 points from victory. All. Serve. He's an ace. All right. Match point, Djokovic. 40-30. 40-30. Serve again. Match point to play de Minaur on Monday. Serving to the back of Kecmanovic. Return goes short. Djokovic backhand down the line. Kecmanovic can't get it. Nole wins. A little bit tricky at the end there. I don't know what happened. He just got a little, maybe Kecmanovic got a little inspired. But Djokovic too good. And he is into the fourth round and will take on Alex de Minaur. He pats Kecmanovic on the head. He's like, hey, look, I'm sorry. Don't worry, when I retire, you could be in charge of the Serbians. As Djokovic either does some cheerleading or some push-ups. I don't know what that was. He's doing that celebration. And he's definitely for his kids. Djokovic's celebrations are now for the kids, not for the crowd. Except for this one. I don't know what that one was for. That was a strange one to me. I don't know why he did that. All right. Djokovic wins. Djokovic gets the win. Kecmanovic, though, put up a show, and the crowd appreciate it. They're giving him a round of applause. He walks off. But Novak is king. Okay. By the way, Shelton doesn't want to finish yet. What was it? Well, he's pump. Oh, it's a song. Oh, okay. Oh, it's the song. Yeah, okay. I know the song. Yeah. All right. Tomorrow is going to be fun. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, tomorrow's kind of going to be boring, but to be honest. Monday's fun. Quarterfinals are going to be awesome, hopefully. But this is an early finish. This is probably the earliest finish we've had since the tournament started. Which is kind of interesting. Watford Dimmy might be an upset there. That would be wild. And highly unlikely. For me, I think highly unlikely. But then again, Cilic beat Draper, so. Can't wait for the 101th ATP tournament victory. 101th. I'm going to use that. 101th. No worries. If you are leaving, don't forget to subscribe on the way out and like the video and blah, 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 blah. We're almost at 500 likes, so appreciate that. Shelton Sinner will be fun. I hope we get it. I hope we get that. 101 Dalmatians. Yep. Norrie versus Sonigo in the final, you reckon? That'd be cool. Disagree, tomorrow's fun? No, no, you're wrong. You were wrong. Tomorrow is not fun. But it's okay. I would know I missed the tennis, so. What is on tomorrow? I don't even know. I wasn't even looking. What is on tomorrow that's fun? Sabalenka Mertens, cool. Rublev Alcaraz is fun. That's probably the fun match. Thompson Fritz, maybe. Anisimova Noskova. Cartel versus Pavlyuchenkova, okay. I mean, if that's your idea of fun, cool. That's great. You must be British. And that's cool. If you're British, it's fun, I guess. Fritz loves curfews. Well, he's playing at 1 p.m., so hopefully he doesn't have to play the curfew. That'd be wild. Longest match of the week. Cam hates Cartel. No, I just think that Anisimova Noskova should be center court because that's a much higher level match. Andreeva, Navarro, Swiatek, Townsend, Sinner, Dimitrov. That's not tomorrow. That's on Monday. That's fun, though. Monday's fun. Tomorrow's mid. Sunday's mid. If you're talking about Monday, I concur. Shelton's got match point. Oh, he just won. Shelton won. Nice. Shelton wins. Do you think Djokovic has a big chance to win Wimbledon? He has a chance, yeah. Shelton wins. Yeah, no, tomorrow, they're not on tomorrow because tomorrow's... the schedule... No. Fourth round is spread out over 2 days. So you got half tomorrow, half the next day. But you're right. Those matches are epic, and that Monday is going to be epic. Tomorrow, though, I mean, if you look at this matches tomorrow, they're not great. Who will win tomorrow between Jarry and Norrie? I'm going to say Jarry in 5. Everyone has a chance that hasn't lost yet. Yes. Correct. Tomorrow is a yawn. Yeah. That's true. That is true. Tomorrow is a bit of a yawn. All right. But that's what happens when we have so many crazy things happen in the first week. Start of the second week gets a little snoozy. Hey, MMA holes, what's going on? How you doing? Go follow the MMA holes. Is John Jones going to fight at the White House? I saw that. That was crazy. He's like, I'm going to come back. Good. Okay. Wimbledon used to have the first Sunday off. It did, yeah, but they changed the rules, and now all the Grand Slams except for Wimbledon start even earlier now, so it's even more stuff. They should have the People's Sunday again. Nah, because then what am I going to do tomorrow? I'd just be sitting around doing nothing. Sonigo has won 3 matches in a row for the 2 tournaments this year. Really? Okay. Probably, yeah. Fritz and Alcaraz section. Yep. No more Manic Monday. Yeah, I feel like this year we need Manic Monday because tomorrow sucks, and then Monday's like, okay. We kind of need Manic Monday this year because there's not that much going on in the 4th round. 4 tie breaks and 5 hours long. That's a crazy match. That's got to be match of the tournament, right? I think. Who has the most bagels in men's tennis? Grand Slam level, Djokovic. Everything happened in the first 2 days. I know, right? It sucks. But that's, again, it was so exciting, but then it's like now we've had like 4-day, like a 5-day hangover. Because we had a party for 2 days. We went on a bender for the first day. Monday, Tuesday was a Wimbledon bender. And then we were hungover. We've been hungover ever since. So now we just got to get back on the party horse. So where the hell's the freaking party? Monday party. Monday's the party. We come back. We watch Demonor Djokovic. We watch a bunch of other matches. Monday, we're partying again. And then hopefully we party for the whole week this time, not just for a day. Shelton now gets tired. Sonny go. Well, that's good. I'm glad. Because I'd rather have Shelton be fresh to go to Sinner. Shelton Sinner with a fresh Shelton is much better for that match. So I'm happy for Shelton to have an easy road. Because then he plays Sinner and he's 100% ready. Which makes it more fun for us. Unless you're a Sinner fan, then it sucks. Who do you have, JDM or Islam? I've got to be honest, I've been so out of the loop with MMA. I haven't had a chance to even... I don't even know who are the champs currently. Like, I'm out. I'm out of it. I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm so out of the loop. I got to start getting back into it in the second half of the year. Would you stay up and watch Real Madrid and Dortmund in the World Cup? No. Why would I watch that? We'll probably be awake when that happens anyway, right? Because that's going to happen. Is that happening? What is that? The World Cup of... That's on tomorrow. We'll be awake tomorrow anyway for that. Oh, it's on today. It happens in an hour. Oh, I'll be awake. I'm not going to watch it. But I'll be awake. Australia has 2 champs. Yeah, I know we got Volk. I know Volk is champ. Which I love. Old man Volk. But... yeah, I'm so out of the loop. I think Volk winning is the last time I watched. It's hard because, like, the reason I miss so many American sports because even the NBA, because I go to sleep all morning. Like, I'm asleep. I go to bed now and then I wake up and everything's finished. So, like, I wake up probably like midnight American time. So I always miss like everything. JDM is the Aussie champ. You see, I'm so out of the loop. So out of the loop. Yeah, I'm so out of the loop. I'll have to get back into it. Yeah, welterweight champ. I have no idea. I'm out of it. So I'm gonna go the Aussie, obviously. Definitely going the Aussie. Maybe I'll tune in tomorrow. Depends on the. Depends on how long I have to be watching Wimbledon. Yeah, I'm so out of it. Best teams from each continent compete? Yeah, wasn't there like a Auckland, New Zealand or something team? JDM's from Perth? Yeah, see, I'm out of it. I can't. Yeah, I've missed so much. I think second half of the year when I start watching the US Open and stuff, that like after this tournament, the time zones for July, August, September, October I can actually watch stuff. I'll be able to watch UFC and kind of get back into something. Auckland lost 10-0. Okay, well, that sucks. Don't worry, you're not missing anything. Just summer soccer siesta. Okay. Thanks for another great afternoon. No worries. This was a much quicker day than we have had. I mean, not for us. Not for the start here. We've been live for 9 hours, but we started with the rain delays. But after that, it's just been like so quick. Tomorrow's probably gonna be chill, a bit of a chill day. So prepare for that. Yeah, time zones are crazy. Are they playing in a where is UFC? Is it in Oh, so wait, so it's a rematch. I'm just seeing it here. There's a rematch of Is it a rematch? What am I looking at? Oh, is it when are they fighting? Wait, hang on. What am I doing? Oh, Whittaker's fighting soon. Are there any UFC Australia cards coming up? They come here like twice a year. Holloway Poirier. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. I hasn't fought. So I'm thinking of the wrong. I'm looking at the wrong thing. There's no UFC this weekend. Oh, okay. That makes sense, but I can't find it. Also, Djokovic 3-0 against Alcaraz on hard courts and second fave in US. Who Djokovic is? I don't know about that. Since 2022, US, Alcaraz has won 0 slams on hard courts. It's a good stat. You want to hear another stat? Since whenever Sinner was born, he's never won a clay court slam. Since the beginning of his life, Sinner has never won Roland Garros. How about that? That's a stat. You like that one? How about that one? Since 2000 and Sinner hasn't won Roland Garros since 2001. And even then, he didn't win in 2001. He didn't win it before that either. No, it's a good one, right? I was not won a hardcore slam since 2022. You're pretending like he hasn't done anything, though. Yeah, don't talk about the Wimbledons, the French Opens. Yeah, we don't talk about those. We're not talking about the fact that he was number one in the world and Let's not talk about the other stuff. Djokovic hasn't won a slam since 2023. So, I mean, well, if we want to play the games, we'll miss you tomorrow. I'm going to be here. What are you talking about? Nowadays, no one is there to compete against Alcaraz. Sinner chokes at 5. I mean, it was hardly a choke. Go watch it. Topuria will definitely get people back into the sport. He's a savage. Okay. I'll have to look out for him. 2002 Wimbledon deserves a Nobel Prize. Why? They banned the Russians. Why would they? It was Berrettini got COVID and withdrew, and he was one of the favorites. What are you talking about? 2022 Wimbledon was one of the. What are you talking about? I mean, Kyrgios having a run was the only real massive positive from that. I think you mean 2024, 2023. Yeah, 2022 Wimbledon was a political mess. But you might be into that, so. Apparently Shelton only has 6 top 50 wins at slams. But he's only just getting started, Shelton. So give him a chance. 24 Wimbledon final wasn't exciting? No. But before the final was. And 2023 Wimbledon men's side wasn't fun until the final. Because I remember that tournament, I'm like, oh, this tournament's boring. And then in the final, it was like, pfft. And the final we remember because we don't remember. I mean, who won the semis? I don't remember. I think it was like, didn't Djokovic destroy Sinner and then Alcaraz beat Medvedev easily? Like, it was boring in the semis of the men's, and then the quarterfinals, I can't remember that. So, like, Wimbledon 23 was only good in the final. Everything else before that was kind of meh. But we always remember the final match. I mean, we don't remember... if the final's good, then the tournament was great. It took until the second set of that match before it got interesting. Oh, yeah, the first set was boring as hell anyway. It was only until Alcaraz stole the second that it became interesting. And then it became one of the greatest of all time. Did you miss Roger at Wimbledon 22? No, because he was never going to play. Have you ever lost your cool on stream? How tennis chats keep... Oh, yeah, I lose my cool all the time. Chat, do I... Actually, no. Ask you, chat, do I lose my cool? It's only when... Sometimes. Depends how long I've been live. Never. See, there we go. There's a liar right there. It's only it depends. If it's been like 12 hours straight and I'm hungry and tired and somebody comes in and starts making... I mean, yeah. Sometimes. But that's part of the show. I think everyone realizes that now. It's part of the show. It's part of the fun. It's usually when someone comes in and makes fun of one of my favorites. Or brings up something like... yeah. It's usually people that make fun of my favorites. For no reason. Like, oh, your favorite lost. Like, other than that, we should send you some food. I mean, you could try. Definitely streamer fatigue, yeah. But I've watched, like, by the time you get to the main event, you've been live for 8 hours. Like, watch you guys keep it together until the final fight. So, like, I mean, yeah, streamer fatigue is real though, especially when you're calling as much as we do, right? I mean, you get to the 11th hour, the 10th hour, you're like, you just keep going, and it's hard when it's. I mean, you'll know this. It's hard when it's not as exciting as you'd expect. Like if there was a fight that was sort of like a drag, that kind of 25 minutes and nothing happened, you're like, oh, okay. We have those as well. When there's matches that just take a long time and nothing's going on, and you're like, okay. Do you think Dimonor has a chance against Djokovic? I think he can get a set. He's going to have to win the first set, or maybe the first or second set, but I give Demon a chance, and God, I hope he does do something, because it would hurt my feelings if he didn't. Cam's a mutant. Okay. Predictions for tomorrow's matches? Which matches? I take real life anger out on the chat. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. I'll be honest, I don't think I've tuned into you ripping apart people in the chat though, so I must be missing it. I'm gonna have to tune in and because that's yeah, therapeutic, yeah. That's funny. I don't think I take. Well, I just sleep the rest of the day, so I don't really have I don't have a life, so. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Hey, by the way, everybody, go check out the MMA holes. Just hit 100K, by the way. So go check him out if you haven't already. If you love UFC, MMA, go check him out. And they just got their first 1 million view stream as well. So you get to 100K and then start breaking the record. So I love that. So go check them out. If you like having fun here, they're having fun over there as well. Hopefully things line up a little bit more. So then next time maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe after the final for Wimbledon, I might be able to send some of you over there once we're done, and they might be just kicking off. So I'll try and send some people your way. Yeah, they cover boxing a little bit too. They do combat sports. Mia is my therapy. Okay. I've got my support dog here, who's clearly helping. She's asleep. Who's the most popular tennis player ever? Probably Serena. I mean, Serena was dancing at the Super Bowl. I mean, it doesn't get much bigger than that. You don't see Roger Federer dance at the Super Bowl. He's singing with Coldplay in Zurich. Like, that's not the same. So it's got to be Serena, right? When we watch double headers, you see comments combined or separate. Combined. I don't know if Roger was singing with Coldplay. I can't remember. Was it in Zurich? He did. He got on stage with them. I remember. He got on stage and he played a tambourine or something. See, you don't even remember it. So obviously, Serena is the answer. Serena's out there dancing to Kendrick's songs on Super Bowl. I mean, that's legendary. Draper. You think Draper's the most popular tennis player? I don't know about that. Don't know. I don't know. Roger did that. See, look. So it's Serena's the answer. All right, chat. We're getting out of here because I've got to do videos and then I've got to go to sleep and then we're going to do it all again tomorrow. So we'll kick it off again. But thank you for hanging out. It's been a big day, but not an exciting day. I mean, Rebecca lost. That was probably the most crazy part of the day. And that happened like 6 hours ago. Center court was mid, so poor people that had to buy the tickets and just sit there. Nothing happened. Collins and Swiatek was a flop, which is a shame. But hopefully tomorrow we got a couple of good matches. I don't know how many we watch tomorrow, but we probably got a couple that we'll tune into. And then Monday we kick off, and Monday we start getting serious. Remember, chat, there's always a day during these slams where one day we realize that somebody's going to win Wimbledon. We're not there yet. At the moment, we're still trying to figure out what's going on. There's too much going on. You know, all these upsets happening. There's one day during this tournament that we're gonna lock in and we're gonna look and go, oh, someone's winning that trophy with a pineapple on it and the big frisbee. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. 6-3, 6-love, 6-4. Djokovic didn't hold back. He had somewhere to be. Ada.
Thanks, Cam.
No worries. Thank you for the donation. Djokovic had dinner plans, and he's into the fourth round. He's going to play Demon Ore, which is going to be really hard to watch on Monday. But I'll try. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.